Lately I found myself in a lot of ships, and this review is no different.
The Earth. And that's what they called this planet once. It's hard to believe now. We did what humans always do. We lost everything.
While I found myself underwater in Aquanox Deep Descent, everybody's been forced underground. Not usual style like a Fallout game, but actually in the ocean. The world above has been in disarray and it's forced everybody down below, and that's where the whole game takes place. And it's very cool to see this world take shape and form when we're not really used to kind of exploring the underwater as we would normally when we're out in kind of a dystopian world out to explore, gather resources, and of course go along with the story. The story is basically our group of bandits has been woken up from a cryostasis and they're not really sure what's going on anymore. Hundreds of years have gone on since they were last frozen, and now they're back and they don't have a clue why.
Where are we?
Hull integrity at 25%. Breach imminent.
Station Medical should be here to check us over. There's a protocol for these things.
They've been told they were rescued, but of course, nothing ever goes according to plan or how the story is actually told when it first starts. And that's one of the best parts about the game is the actual story, and as you start to explore and meet new characters, other factions, and it's really this battle between political factions that go back and forth, and it's kind of, who do you trust? And do you like that person? And can you trust them to keep moving forward? But it's honestly a little linear in the fact that you're not really picking factions. You're just there as the story unfolds, and then you find out what happens with each faction. And sometimes you're going against factions, and sometimes you're aligning yourself with others, but you don't really have the choice. It's just there to push the story forward.
What kind of people are you?
Excuse me?
I said, what kind of people are you?
I was pleasantly surprised to see that the cutscenes were actually voiceovered, and they were done really well. I enjoyed the story so much, as well as the voice acting itself, but when it came to the actual enemies out in the environments, they were kind of annoying to listen to. Just battering and it didn't match the rest of the game. I understand that they're going against you and sometimes they appear as the bad guys, but their phrases were just lame.
There is only one.
Aquanox Deep Descent is a beautiful underwater vision. The scale and verticality of the game was rather surprising as well when you were able to pan around and explore the environments as you're gathering resources and unfolding the story to see how large the world appears to be when you're underwater. I didn't feel like I was just 4 feet deep. I felt like I was hundreds of feet deep, and that would made a huge difference when exploring the world, going into caves in other locations and being transported into other parts of the ocean. I thought was really cool. A nice aspect of an old game that's been done years ago and brought back, but in a whole new light. My time with Aquanox Deep Descent was a great surprise. Wasn't too sure what I was getting into when I first started, but overall, it was nice to see where the story had twists and turns, and the characters were interesting to carry the story forward, and definitely one everybody should check out. This game is really cool, and as I said, a big surprise. All in all, Aquanox Deep Descent is getting a 7.5.
Initiating gate jump.
This is the world of Aqua.
Aquanox Deep Descent was a nice surprise that I wasn't expecting. A solid story with well voice acted cutscenes had a great twists and turns that kept the game moving forward. A few nice ship upgrades wasn't too bad either.
Scanner's clear. I think that was the last of them. Wait, no.
What's happening?
We have to stop Manta. Aqua needs you.